But let me introduce my man Wolfman. What's up, man?
Hey.
How you feel? That was a lot just now, wasn't it? How you feel? You tired?
I'm tired. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for not making me be misrepresented in that interview with King Ern.
Oh yes. You know, you were one of the ones that were vocal, extremely vocal about misrepresentation and how things are perceived, and you stood on your square as far as everybody wants. You earned my respect. How do you feel about? I know Street Beats was a little. They didn't like the angle that I went, but me, I'm a promoter. That's what I do. But no disrespect to anybody. How do you feel about coming to BLK Prime and actually letting your fist talk?
It's a great challenge. That's how I feel, like a real challenge, almost like fighting in the yard. Mm-hmm. I trained hard for this, and I was really looking forward to fighting King Erner. The guy likes to talk a lot. He likes to get loud, and I wanted him to try to back up his words, and I wanted to watch him crumble when he couldn't. Now we don't even have to wait. We crumbled already.
Oh, hold on, slow down, guys. Come on. Do you think King Erner? You versus King Erner, but King Erner had his reasons why he couldn't be here. How do you do? Did you think King Erner was a challenge at all?
Well,
honestly speaking,
I mean, I never met the man. I never met the man. I was hoping to meet him today. It's kind of eye him up for real, okay. To see if I felt like it was a challenge. Maybe. I mean, I don't.
I'll take
his everything from his background of fighting or boxing made it seem like he didn't have enough experience to stand in the ring, especially for a number of rounds. The little quick clips we saw him training were not impressive to anybody, and they just built up my own confidence. So, I mean, I was expecting. You get worried before every type of fight. You feel nerves, you feel adrenaline. I was expecting to come out and deal that, and I was expecting to see him start to wither early on, and that would have just made my day.
You seem like a very mellow guy. How in the hell? First of all, what drama did you have that you got involved with Street Beats? I like these guys. What made you get involved with Street Beats?
Yeah, so I'm a trainer. I've been practicing boxing, but I'm an older guy. I don't have a pro fight record or even an amateur fight record, and when I started seeing them on YouTube and seeing like that they cared about what was going on, that they weren't just stomping people's heads and stuff, I felt like this might be the opportunity I need. I mean, I was kind of feeling down on my luck anyway, so I reached out, got the fight, drove down. It was like me and a bunch of celebrities, almost like me and you is kind of like a celebrity. And now when people meet me, it's kind of like a celebrity, which was weird. So that's how it happened. It moved that way. Now I have a fight record in the yard. Now I've been training with them all this time, and I feel like I have a great pedigree working with me and teaching me the things I need, and I can pass that on too.
One thing I always want to know when I watch you, what did you do before you got involved with Street Beats?
Well, I'm a personal trainer. I've been a personal trainer for a long time, but what got me involved in that was cage fighting. Right. But I got into that later too, so I trained hard with a really tough camp. I developed a lot of injuries that kept me from competing fully, and then finally ended up with boxing because of that.
Do you feel like, I asked a question earlier as far as like, the down south guys and the up north. How do you feel about the up north guys? How do you, you being from the south, how do you look at us up north guys? Do you work as Wisconsin? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's up north.
I don't care. I'm from Queens, New York. I'm from Queens. But you've been training. Chill out. You've been training with these guys.
Yeah. The
hard labor. I see you chopping things up. I saw all that crazy stuff you guys are doing. We don't do that. We don't do that. So now you conform with the South, yes?
I have learned a lot about country living.
Living, yes.
I tell you, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about the East Coast. It's different than the Midwest, and it's been a great experience to be in the mountains, to be with people chopping the wood, and getting the job done. The farming, all that stuff. Like, I learned a lot about it, but it's not what I'm used to. Just like what you're saying, man. So
I went to Virginia one time, and I did, side note, I did a video with these guys for Flatbush Zombies, and I went. It was this whole backyard wrestling thing where we did the video, and they paid me to go up there, and how hard those guys work made me have a new respect What is it?
POR.
Oh, I love those guys. I gained so much respect by sitting there. I was there for hours in the truck, but then I came out and the POR guys, how hard they work and how humble they are and how they just want to, just wrestle and they'll go by any means. It really made me have a different amount of respect for people in the South. So, because up north, we fly. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let me get that. You know what I'm talking about? Look, come on.
Well, listen, I want to tell you, you made a mention, you were like, those guys have a different immune system. When I went there, I got sick. Dude, I have developed allergies from being there. I've been sick.
Yeah, I think it's, how you know what? I got sick up there, man.
You said that in the video to Kicker, and I'm like, he knows, man.
I got real
These
sick
guys
up there.
are tough people.
They are. They got, their immune system is different. I got sick up there. How do you feel about your opponent?
Are you talking about her?
No, but you have
Are you talking about Besteban?
Besteban, yes.
I feel like he's a tough dude.
That's the one. That's the one causes a little, friction. We're gonna get to him in a little.
He's bad too, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna fight tomorrow.
yeah.
But I've known him for a while. I know he's fast. He's strong. He's been boxing hard. I'm surprised I have to go around with him. It's gonna be tough, man. But I trained to fight, so. We can get his irritation out on me. I'm still.
Are you ready? Hey, stop it! Don't irritate. I got you, man. Come on, man. Esteban, I like Esteban, but I got you.
I appreciate it.
Girl. All right.
I've been training a little more purposefully than he has lately, so hopefully it gives me an edge.
Thank you very much. My man, Wolfman. Round of applause, Wolfman, for his opinions. Next opponent. You sit this side real quick, Wolfman.
All right, thank you.
Esteban.
Lord Besteban, please be on my
Lord Esteban.
That's my YouTube name.
Lord Besteban.
Lord Besteban.
Branding, you know what I mean?
I'm not calling no man Lord, but
Besteban?
Besteban.
All right, bet.
How you doing, man? What's up, man? What was that about just now? Best, come sit right here. What got you mad just now that made you react like that? Because now I'm confused. What happened?
Well, the thing is, bro, is like, I mean, everybody here knows that that's with us that came on this trip. We all family, bro. I'm not gonna let nobody talk bad about my family. I don't care who you are. I mean, that could have been Francis Ngannou, the baddest man on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna talk about like that about my family. So
Okay, so you felt like you didn't like what he was saying. You thought, and then, I mean, you guys built the fight. I mean, the Instagram is going crazy. Everybody's page is going crazy. My son told me we had, a lot of people in there watching now. How long you been in tune with street beefs?
I think about 2 or 3 years now. They actually found me at a gym that I was working at, and I was a GM over there. I started over there after I OD'd, and then really these guys took me in because the gym closed down. I was working at Jimmy John's. I didn't really have nothing else to do, and these guys picked me up and gave me a home.
So you said you OD'd, that means you was on drugs before?
Yes, I was.
And how hard was it to kick the habit? Did you have support?
It was difficult. I had my father. He was big shout out. Shout out to Rogelio Ramirez. I'm first generation American. He did everything he could, give me a really good life. So without him, I wouldn't even be here with y'all. He changed the course, but he was there. And just to be honest, one night I took some acid, made me realize that I had to change my life. So.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I know. It's a long story. We can talk about it later.
We can talk about that later. So actually, reality change. Okay, so how long have you been fighting for?
I've been fighting now for honestly I haven't even had that many fights, but I've been training now hard for 3-4 years. Well, 4 years? I've been slacking a little bit this past year because I got a belly, so it is what it is.
But Wolfman just gave you praise and said that you're tough. Where did he get that idea from? His videos? I don't understand. Because Wolfman always said that he gives somebody some type of damn credit. Come on, man, you're tough.
I'm just I don't mean this to not sound humble. I'm just about it, bro. I don't fear nobody. Like I know the consequence. I can get knocked out. I'm okay with that. Like I cheated death. That's the worst thing that could have ever happened to me. So getting slumped in front of people, I'm okay with that. So I think that's what really gives me the mental edge on people. Because I'm not scared.
Stop listening to Tupac with the cheated death stuff, buddy.
I'm actually more of a fan of Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
R.I.P. Juice WRLD, man.
Rest in peace to Juice WRLD.
I know you didn't like that.
How far do you think that Wolfman would go? Because I watched him.
Yeah.
And this guy, believe it comes to a simple little believe it or not, I watched Wolfman. I studied him. I had to study him because he was weird. I thought he was a teacher in his past life. But he sticks in there. You notice that? Like he's like a bug that you can't get rid of. He stays in and he stays in. So do you think that by him staying in, do you think that would have an effect on how you?
I mean, it's fine, man. I'm looking to be violent. You know, I want to give real shit, bro. People pay for this, man, and they want to show. You know, so if I pay for that, I'm not trying to watch two guys tap the whole time. You know,
going at it.
You know, and if it goes all the rounds, I'm fine with that. You know, really, it's just putting a good show on for everybody else.
How do you feel about street beefs? Last question.
I love it, man. Like I told bro, I defended everybody.
I just saw that.
It was all together, man.
It was a lot. Y'all threw me in the middle of that, man.
I know Erner's your boy, but he's ducking, man. I know he has stuff going on, but there's excuses, man. You know, in 90 days, say you're coming out in 90 days, me and you can run it then.